Right. We're back with some more Nami. I played a game of Nami somewhat recently. Um, so I wasn't too excited about playing another game of Nami again because it's been so recent. But this situation was just a little bit too good to pick Nami for me to not pick it. And the reason for that is because we are playing. I had seen most of my team's picks. I had seen that I was laning with a Corki, and I had seen the enemy team has kind of a weird comp, but I had seen that they had picked Janna. Nami's a really good pick into Janna because they're both fairly passive laning enchanters, but Nami has sustain and Janna doesn't, so Nami sort of wins out in the long run and generally brings a little bit more value outside of more niche circumstances than a Janna would. Janna's pretty good into our team, I guess. We have a lot of melees, but our lane should be really solid. Nami works really well with Corki as far as enchanters go because her E procs on his E really well. And she kind of just enables him to be a super alpha and just take stupid trades kind of that he can end up getting away from just because he can sustain up afterwards and it doesn't really matter if he takes a bad trade. Okay. Oh, I autoed a minion there instead of the own. That's a misclick. Corki is playing pretty much correctly here. Now, I neglected healing him so I could get a bit of a extra good trade there, but I will start to heal the Corki pretty much after that W. I think all my Ws going forward here will be onto Corki. Oh, I actually almost got that bounce onto Janna if the Corki just had moved up a little bit further there. Ooh, big W. Big E also. I do have to worry about my mana. I'm going to pop my first potion here. Wow. You know what? That W bouncing to Janna actually worked out really well because she shielded she shielded the Yone, but the damage actually hit her. I'm on my way to this Silas right now for obvious reasons. But I'm not super happy about it. I'm not really sure what they want me to do here. But it's not too bad. He is delaying Diana and what she wants to do. Oh, wow. I'm actually so mad. Why did my E go on me there? I definitely tried to put it on Corki. That's a bit shocking. Just help Corki get a little bit away from Janna there so he doesn't have to waste any abilities. At this point, if they go on me, then they're kind of leaving themselves open to damage from Corki. So I won't really mind too much stepping up a little bit more than usual because this bot lane can't afford to trade on me and then not hit the Corki, if that makes sense. Okay. Not too bad. This is definitely going to be something strange. Okay, that's all I got. Blue blue buff to Nami. I will take it. I will take it. Sorry, buddy. Alright, not bad. At this point, with me having blue, I'm actually surprisingly able to stay very long. As you can see, we do a ton of damage. Like, my Corki really doesn't even have real items. But I can just spam my spells on him. I do want to get a ward here for us. I'll just get it here. I'm a little worried about something potentially from River. If I don't ward River specifically, but... That's unlucky. Okay, we've done pretty much all that we're going to do here. I would like to base. I have a lot of gold to spend. Wow. Porky actually kills Janna there. I mean, not bad at all. They lose their mid wave for going for that in the first place. And all it ends up being for them is a 1-for-1. Not a worth play for the enemy team at all. A little bit flippy by Corki opting into that, but I don't mind. It's all right. But my game as the Nami is going fantastically well. Super free lane. My jungler played around us pretty well, knowing that the Yone can't really do much in the game early on. And just gets out pressured by us. So I like that. We don't see them bot lane at all. So just don't want my team to die to Janna for no reason. I will pink this because pinking here is not really a defensible pink, even if it would help kill their ward in the bush. I just want to stay bot. I don't really particularly care about the grubs or anything. I want to continue laying down the pressure bot side. So if Janna is gonna roam, then okay, nice. I was gonna say if Janna's gonna roam, then we're just gonna have to pressure the Yone as best we can. Okay. Forcing the Yone to use his E with my bubble is really good. As you can see, it is just pain for them under their tower. Even more so once I get my eventual Imperial Mandate. Okay. There's a honey fruit for Corki. That's good. While he goes for that, I'll just place this ward on the Gromp so that whenever Diana goes to do Gromp, we can see her. Oh my god. Okay. My ulti could have been aimed better, for sure. I was kind of trying to predict the Yone would bounce back and then I could hit him and Janna. Good bubble there. Saved Corki. I don't know why my Corki's playing like such an insane person. I would rather he didn't and we just base. Run. I'm gonna, while my mid and jungle are messing with them here, I'm gonna at least hold the wave. So even if nothing happens here, they're pretty inconvenienced by me pulling the wave over a little bit and have to put themselves into potential danger to actually push out the next wave. It has not amounted to anything, but it maybe saved Corki a couple creeps at the end of the day, so nothing too bad. At any rate, I have my item. It's a little bit of a shame Corki doesn't quite have Triforce, but he's close. And we are extremely strong. And Diana flashed. That's important to make note of. Okay, gonna go back to putting my pink here because we are very strong and can protect our vision. My game is very easy when I get my own 80 carry ahead as Nami. I just get to come back to bot lane. Wow, he actually walked around that. He's too good. Alright. My Corki actually dies there. That's kind of impressive. Hmm. Okay, this should be beneficial for us. Wow, the heal didn't reach Silas there. What? Oh, Corki's dead now? I think he Valkyrie'd in already. That is so bad for Corki's game. I don't know how he is dying on repeat like this, man. It's actually so sad that I'm dead to Diana. I did not expect to be dying to Diana there. I kind of didn't even consider her really part of the fight anymore, but she just E'd me from out of vision, and I'm dead. At least she's dead for that. It's just a real crazy shame that that my Corki is somehow 5 deaths in this game and kind of feeding. Like, we should be so strong, so insanely strong. Okay. My Silas is really wanting me to play with him here, so I will listen so that I don't get any angry junglers on my case here. What? I am so confused why we wanted to leave so badly and then started fighting him after the Trundle planted out. I don't. I'm so confused. And my Corki, of course, got solo killed. So now we're playing versus a super fed Yone because he just got another solo kill onto Corki and oh my god. I think we could just punish the Scion. I'm really not sure what my jungler is up to be honest. But I hope this play works. Okay, kind of have to walk through Diana, but I'm dead. Wow. We are running it down. I have to say something. How are we doing this bad? We're actually just inting. I am disappointed. I'm disappointed by how this game is going. Extremely, Extremely so. The Diana just killed all of us. Mid lane. I do not know why Yasuo is walking mid here. I'm not feeling good about this one all of a sudden. What in the world? Okay. Thank you to Yone. He just solo killed my AD carry and then did that. That is certainly something. You can see I put my E onto Corki, and like even the Corki's E is like a real threat of damage that they can't just ignore. Bro, I don't know. I think we're just trolling this game actually. There was a Scion behind us. There was a Scion behind us, and our top laner didn't ping one time that Scion is roaming up. That just is not real. That is actually such insanity that he didn't ping. I certainly would have played differently. I thought Azir was completely running it down by diving into us, because he's diving into going into my melee range is basically guaranteeing he gets knocked up for Yasuo ulti. But it just didn't matter. How was she out of vision that whole time? That's crazy. It's actually awesome. Yeah, cool. Cool. Sit top lane, don't ping, and then run it down. I like it. I like that combo. And then FF vote. It's really good. I appreciate that in my teammate. Dude. You are really, really terrible. I don't know what else to say. Like, what are you doing, dude? We are just not trying to win this game playing like this. Well, we're sitting here 4v5, so I'm not so sure it's a great idea. Yeah. Really solid, really solid stuff. You know what is even better than that is team fighting this 4v5. This sounds like a really great idea. I'm getting out of here, actually. If I run into the tower, I'm actually dead. It's sad. But the Rift Herald runs into the tower on its own there, fortunately. The real question is, can I make it out here? My god, man. These guys are actually, like, throwing the game, trying to chase me down right now. Really, I wish I had some wards to place, because now we're kind of walking into a blind area a little bit. Yeah. Yep, this is what I was worried about. Trundle's literally not playing the game. At least he's getting the tower. I mean, at least he's doing that, I guess. We just walked into the jungle and kind of fought them 4v5. That was a really crazy herald. Like, I wasn't even trying to get into it. I just clicked, like, edge on my screen, and it put me into the herald for no reason. So I had to do what I could with it. I was gonna hit the tower, but hitting the tower was gonna put me in way too much danger. I barely got out as it was. I just got a lot of roses, at least. That's good. It's just this game is not going to be easy. It does not feel like we're trying to win. And my jungler is getting unbelievably outvalued right now in this game. Not to mention my top laner. Bro. Okay. Doing what we can, but oh my god. Bro, that is crazy. I didn't even see that guy. What in the world? I'm not FFing this game. It's actually crazy, the insanity going on, how easy this game was won. Insane. Insane. What trash, dude. I don't really have much else to say about it. It's just like I feel like people doing what those people did in my game is just completely bannable behavior. Just garbage. Not even they were clearly not trying to win. Like multiple different teammates at different times. I don't know. And that's like such a common occurrence in this game. It is so frustrating. Unfortunately, my client is in the middle of crashing, so you guys aren't really seeing anything but a black screen. There's not really much I can do about it. The application is not responding. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have too many thoughts on that game. I think I think it's a disappointing one for sure. I did more damage than my mid and jungle, and nearly my top laner. And my Inting Corki dealt the most damage on the team. Like, if my Corki was just able to go throughout the game and not have 10 deaths like a complete moron, maybe the game would be winnable. If my top laner wasn't a diva, could have been winnable. And if my mid and jungle weren't force feeding the whole game, also could have been winnable. But stuff happens, man. Stuff happens. I think, all in all, I think I played a really solid game of Nami. There were a couple of um not not amazing plays by me here and there, but like really small things um that shouldn't really matter. I don't know. You can't. There's nothing I could have done to truly affect that game any more positively. I don't think my teammates just didn't want to win, and I think they should be banned for that personally. But that's just me. Not too bad of a Nami game though. Pretty clean. Uh, the strength of the Nami pick was definitely shown. Just disgusting, people. I hate solo queue. It is what it is, though. GG's. GG's.